Also, before we get started, Gaz, are you working on anything super secret? Like so secret you can't tell us a damn thing about it?
Uh, what would make you say that?
Confirmed. Confirmed.
Is Gaz in a video game? Oh my god!
Hold
What?
up.
I
Hold
can't
up.
believe Gaz is playing the new Kratos. Confirmed.
Hold on. Gaz has talked to me about a project recently, and it was just for some whiskey. Are we not supposed to talk about that?
That was like
I don't
6
know.
So no,
months
we
ago,
no.
wasn't it?
No,
I'll have to find the clip, but it's who was it?
Gaz is playing
It's
Geralt.
It's the guy playing Hercules.
Yeah, so we were listening to an interview with the guy playing Hercules, and for like a good 10 fucking seconds he sounded exactly like you.
Wow, that's weird.
And we were like, wait.
No,
and then we were like,
The guy playing Hercules.
yeah, and we were like, wait, we don't. It occurred to us there are several people in this group. We don't know what people look like. 'Cause we're not on Facebook or anything. It's so like, wait, Gaz would tell. Maybe Gaz wouldn't. We would know if Gaz was the Hercules.
In defense of Gaz, I spoke to Gaz about the whiskey thing exactly 7 days ago.
Also, playing Hercules in what?
Yeah, I don't even.
The Thor, the
next Thor.
Oh no, that's the guy from that one show about the football that everyone got really emotional about.
No idea about that, but for like 10 seconds in this interview, we'll pull it up. He says something that sounded exactly like Gaz.
He said it was. They asked him something like, "Are you ready to take on Chris Hemsworth?" And he said something. Well, has he got muscles? And for the voice he did, both T and I were like, "Wait," because we weren't watching at the time.
We both had to go and look. We were like, "Wait, what?"
That's what happened.
I think no. This guy's American.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
We know that now, but it was just very because he sounded dead like you for some reason, Gaz. So Gaz, we were like, "Oh God, is Gaz?" Wait, no.
So on the
of course
upside,
not.
if you're doing invitation, apparently the guy who plays Hercules might be in your range. So there's that.
Yeah.
I'll need to find that.
We'll send you the clip.
Brett Goldstein. Not sure.
What?
Oh, he's a big boy, and he is what it is.
He was in Ted Lasso, apparently. Man, that chest hair.
Yeah, that's the thing.
he's one
That's
of
the
the
thing with
football
the
players.
football is Ted Lasso. It's like there's a local football team. He plays a grumpy guy. Everyone's like, "This gives me daddy issues" or something. I don't know.
I've never seen an episode of Ted Lasso in my life, so I've never seen him before. There was just he said something like he's a big boy, isn't he? And it just the way he said it was exactly like you.
It was a weird one.
It was a weird one.
All right, Gaz, let me get. He's a big boy innie.
Here we go. Wait, I got your thing to aim for, Gaz.
Ah, here we go. Let's have a listen.
Just that first little bit, and then after that he loses it. But
oh no, wait, that's a photo. I need to actually click on the link. There we go.
This is so dumb.
But look, with all due humility, can you take on Chris Hemsworth? The man is a beast. He's
a big boy, isn't he?
Dude.
With all due humility, he's a big boy.
Yeah, I
but
can see it. Yeah.
Does he have
it's just that first bit.
muscles? Yes, he does.
Wait.
But hang on a
Always
second.
acting
Does
as an
he
egg.
have
Sounds like I have
incredible,
huge tits, apparently.
unbelievable charisma? Yes, he does.
We've got something.
Wait, but does he have the
Tightest
ability
tits in the
to
game.
look like a god? Yes, he does.
He's very
You
shredded.
gotta
I'm
find
a little
something.
worried
What's your
about it.
advantage? You have to have something.
Hair?
Hair.
Body hair?
You got great body hair.
Thank you. Maybe that's the way I
exactly
beat.
like you.
No.
This
You
guy
got
is
person problem.
crazy.
Yeah, he's not a swearer.
That's
Wouldn't know what to do. Freak him out.
It was weird.
So you're
Look,
confirmed. Like, I know you can't say anything because if you did, the mouse will be holding in.
Yeah, we're well aware that somehow
mouse.
you've managed to fool
I
us
don't
all.
think
And the
Gaz
mouse
is
would just murder you from a distance, but like, you know.
No, I don't think Gaz's personal identity, having been an American this entire time with a completely different name, is what NDAs are for. I don't
Maybe
think
that
the
guy
boy.
is.
Wait,
Oh,
actually, hold on. I have a question suddenly. Is Gaz like your legal name?
No.
Oh,
this might come as a surprise to you. No.
Well, no, I was just kidding. Listen, everybody, I know everybody else here by their actual God-given legal name.
No, you
Not
don't.
You
true.
don't?
And you
You
never
know, T's
will.
legal name.
All three of us went absolutely the wrong
Catherine, T, Emerin,
T is not
Alice.
their
T is not
legal
my
name.
name.
He's their chosen name.
Legally.
Yeah.
Dead names don't count. What the
But
fuck?
then you
He
still
said
don't know what
God,
the
he
full-
said
Alistair?
God-given legal name.
That's
Yeah,
true, that-
dead names don't count. Get the fuck out of here with that.
But I will say, T is only short for my chosen name. It is my
Also true.
nickname of my chosen.
So true.
Yeah.
Came fucking Strahd.
It's never came up before.
You fucking regret.
Yeah, it's never come up before.
Just for Gaz tends to be short for Gareth. So Gaz is
He's
proper
your
name.
friend. I love how you're like tends to be really nervously in case his name is not.
Yeah, you weren't too sure on that one.
Yes. Yeah.
What's funny
For
is
your
that
reference.
it's like it's barely related to my actual name. Like it was a nickname that I picked up because I lived with another person who had the same name as me, and
Got it.
people needed a way to like distinguish between the two of us.
Well, one of you couldn't
so-
just
Can't
be
believe your
tall.
name. I
One
can't
of you
believe you.
couldn't be tall Gaz and short Gaz. Were y'all the same height?
No, Gaz is the nickname.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
the real name though because Gaz
Clearly.
being fucking.
To be,
For all we know, his name could be fucking Bobbert, and he just lived in the
oh,
apartment.
please, no, don't spoil it. If it's really Bobber, don't tell us.
It's Gary.
I love
Right,
that
if you're
the
Gary.
internet. I love that the internet is stopping Kate from
It's
saying
true.
what her.
Yeah.
No, it's
Keep
gonna
being
keep you
like,
cut. Yeah, you
it's-
keep cutting. Yeah, but I will say. Shut up. I will say. For you, Harley, T is short for Tiernan.
There's a lot of vowels in that. Could I get that spelled out?
Yes, I am. If nothing else.
There's like.
Just
I think
not
there's
binary.
only. Okay, there are 3 continents in there. Consonants
There's
in
3
there.
whole continents in that word.
Shut the fuck up, Alistair!
No, that was really funny.
I'm just finding a picture.
What?
Yep,
Is that
that's
Katy?
me.
Is that Katy Perry getting ogled by a chimp?
Yeah. In what has to be like the most uncomfortable bra in the universe.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
I don't know. She wore a bra that had fucking whipped cream cans stapled to it, so.
I mean, I guess. But like,
Madonna
She's
walked
worn
so she
some-
could fall on her face flat.
She's
Sure.
worn. I'm suddenly realizing. I think she's worn some weird fucking. She's worn some weird fucking underwear in her music videos.
Yeah.
they all have. It was the 2000s, and pop was just kind of like that.
I'm gonna post a GIF that will be a hint as to my actual name.
Gordon.
Yo, Gaz was wrong about that. Absolutely.
Yes,
That's
right.
called
Gordon's not that far off, if I'm honest.
Is your fucking name Gordon?
Yeah.
They both
Also,
start with a G.
Are you also 50 years old and had a tragic accident that ended your soccer career?
Is that
Football,
Gordon
yes.
Ramsay's backstory?
He doesn't like to
It
talk
is
about
not.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Gordon Ramsay's fucking. Gordon Ramsay was going to be a premier football player, and then he had a very bad knee. He had a very bad accident and fractured his knee, and so he had to retire early. And then he got into cooking while he was recovering. And his father was deeply disappointed that he never became a professional footballer, and his father died before ever trying any of Gordon Ramsay's professionally cooked food.
Yeah, yeah,
What
no.
fucking
His
He
father was
played
an
for
absolute
Rangers, as far as I
monster.
remember.
That is the saddest shit I have ever heard.
And
I'm
completely
pretty sure he played for
believable
Rangers.
because you're telling me that someone in the UK was like, my professional dream was to become a footballer, and that didn't work out. And I'm like, yeah.
No, that
Yeah.
tracks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 90% of the young male population of Britain.
Only 90%. You're lowballing there, friend.
Well, yeah, maybe.
All right, and after all of these wonderful revelations, let's play some D&D.
Yeah,
With
God,
our
let's
friend
fucking
Gordon.
go.
I
I
wonder if
wanna.
Gordon Ramsay's
I'm
dad
very
ever
sad
finished
about it, yeah.
the haunted house in Curse of Strahd.
Never.
No, no
No
one
one has
ever.
ever finished the.
No one's ever
Haunted
finished
House.
this.
Ah!
Genuinely.
We've been playing this game for half a year. Ah!
It's okay. It's okay.
It was also
The good
half
thing
I
of
is
have a
half a year.
solution.
we haven't
I
been
have a
playing
solution.
Strahd for 6 months. No.
Just about. But we haven't been playing consistently.
Okay.
A couple of those months we've focused on the other game because something big was happening.
Okay, fair.
Okay. Fuck.
So where we left our heroes, you were trapped in the fucking basement of this horrific,
Are we
awful.
trapped? Can we not just leave?
Oh,
We are-
whoops!
I think we
Shouldn't
are
have said
trapped.
that. You're totally not trapped.
Are we?
The stairs are still there. Don't worry about it.
Wait, no. Actually, now that you've mentioned it, the stairs are in fact not there. They should
No.
be right here.
Yeah, they are. They are. Well, they're a little further up than that, but no one's gone to check to see if that's still open.
Oh, cool.
But just so you know, you've just, I believe, just had a rather nasty fight with some ghouls. We're all hurting pretty badly.
It was only nasty because half the party couldn't reach them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking
It was
hate.
tight hallways.
I
Here,
fucking
bitch.
hate fighting in the goddamn dark. Oh right, my card. Oh, son of a fucking bitch. D&D Beyond. Thank you.
Okay. So that is where we left off, and yeah.
I guess I better roll some fucking scouting checks again.
So I believe you were
Wait.
headed this way.
Are we level 3 or level 6?
That's a very big difference.
That's a big difference.
level
You are
3.
level 3.
I have 2 Karth character sheets. I couldn't remember which.
Technically, this is designed to get you from level 1 to level 3.
Where did you get
But you
6?
started at level 3.
Harley.
You're not coming
Is this
through.
that you have an
You're not
ability
coming
at level
through.
3
They
that you
can't hear
want to
you.
use, or...
Have you leveled yourself to level 6 at some point?
Insane. I swear to God. I'm lose my actual mind. Hello?
Hello?
You're back.
Hello?
I have 2 sheets. One for this game, and one for a game I run where he's an NPC, and I couldn't remember which was which.
We're level 3.
Thank you. Getting fucking roasted while I can't even defend myself. God damn.
That's the way the script works. I don't know what you're talking
It's important to wait your turn. It wasn't your turn yet.
I believe we were headed this way.
Was there a monster down here with us?
Not
There's some
currently.
ghouls.
There were some ghouls, but we killed those.
As one is.
There was
Okay.
that
Right.
baby monster. That
Somewhere in the basement, yes, that is true.
I think we were just hearing it again. We were like, oh,
You had indeed heard it echo throughout the place.
All right.
all right,
We advance.
go
We advance.
that
Boop.
way.
Boop. Oh look. God damn it! There's more things over there. There's a fucking offshoot path. I can see it.
Well,
Kind of.
go down there and see what's up.
I'm gonna sneak down this hallway because
All
I
right,
don't
hold
wanna
on,
get,
hold on.
don't want to get in
Yeah.
trouble.
So go ahead.
Major room in front of us before we go sneaking down hallways, please.
You've sent me down.
If if anything's gonna come at us, it's gonna be out of this much larger hall, this much larger room.
You would think that, but we got mobbed by a bunch of fucking ghoulies in a hallway earlier.
They were in a room.
No,
No,
you
they were
were
in a
fighting in
Oh,
the
were they in a
hallway.
hallway?
You were fighting
Yes.
in the hallway.
We've literally done nothing but fight in hallways.
Yeah.
You wanna-
How are you traversing this hallway, Harley?
Carefully.
Walking,
Okay.
mostly.
Karth usually walks on all fours when he's not fighting. That
Okay.
way he can see tripwires easier.
Okay, roll a perception check then.
21.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. So, as you are walking down the hallway,
This hallway?
you're walking down this one, yeah?
Okay.
So as you get to here, right in front of you, this next space, since
Okay.
you rolled so high, you notice that these planks on the floor are completely rotten. And because of that, you're able to kind of poke in a little bit and see that there is a large drop.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we don't gotta worry about anything coming from that side. At least, not really. If anybody steps, like, right there about 10 feet down the hall, they're just gonna fall through the floor. Probably die. Let's go see what's in the big room. That's not Karth's voice. Karth's voice is more nasally. He sounds kind of like this. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk into here. Who's going to
Doot,
step into the room first?
doot.
I'll come with, but probably not first.
Karth will go first.
So what you've walked into is the biggest thing you can see in this room is there is a 4-foot diameter well shaft with about a 3-foot stone lip here in the dead center.
Oh wow, that is actually 4 feet.
A wooden bucket hangs from a pulley and rope mechanism bolted to cross beams just above the well. And you can see from where you are, Karth, there are 5 doorways. You can kind of see into the one across the hall. You can see from where you're looking, you can see a chest and a bed.
Hey, hey DM. What's this?
What's what?
That was the Grick
That
we
was the
killed.
Grick that you killed, but its body is still just slumped there.
Just making sure. Okay.
Yes, I can.
I have the barest sliver of line of sight on that bitch.
He gone.
All right. So we got a well with a bucket and stuff. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passageways and a room with a chest.
And you can see. I think you can see a bed in there from your.
Yeah, I can see the bed too. All right. Well.
And the door, they're all open.
Well. This is a lot of hallways for me to scout out, like, myself.
Go-
Does anybody want to?
You go check the chest. You know
Okay,
you want
I'll
to
go.
anyway.
I really do. I go check the chests.
So as you pass by that room there, to the left,
Oh, there's
you
another
see
chest.
it's
There's
another room with another chest.
Oh, these are
Now you
servants'
can see
quarters.
another room with another chest and another bed. Both of them have beds. Yeah,
It's a
and you can see
servant's
that all of these have rooms with chests in them. All of the chests seem to be locked. So, and looking at the well there, for the two of you standing next to it.
You have got to be fucking kidding.
Oh, you there, Harley?
I
You're
don't
back.
know.
You're back.
Yeah, you're back.
Yes.
You're back.
I'm gonna get a big flashing light, and whenever the audio goes out, I'll just flash the light instead of trying to shout.
Are you shouting at me when you?
Can you not hear me going? No, stop! They can't hear you.
I thought you were just talking to me in your normal speaking voice.
Well, I try to say it loud enough that you can hear me.
See
So-
here, where we came through.
Mhm.
Is there a door there, or is that just open?
There is a door there.
There is a door there?
Mhm.
And what about up here?
There is also a door. There is also a door up that way.
These chests.
Chest sized, they're like what you would put your personal belongings in, things like
So
that.
like knee high?
Pretty large, yeah. And I will say, looking into the well, it goes down about 30 feet, and there is water at the bottom.
I'm gonna turn to the Herald.
Mhm.
I'm gonna point at both of those doorways. I'm gonna jerk a thumb at one of the chests, and I'm gonna go, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little arcadey.
Not all of them are all that terribly heavy.
Oh, okay.
There are locks on the doors, though.
There are locks on the doors now?
Yeah. In all of these individual rooms do have doors, they've just been left open. All of which do also seem to have locks.
You
It would still
know,
provide some light cover.
If you can unlock things without a key, can you lock things without a key?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Joanna?
I look back at the chest I'm about to inspect for traps.
You can do that one first.
No, the door's more important. Something might come in and kill us all. I'll lock the doors.
Go ahead and just roll once for me. They're very simple locks.
Thieves' tools. Thieves' tools. Have I been rolling sleight of hand or thieves' tools for unlocking?
Should be rolling thieves' tools. Because theoretically, depending on how you took your bonuses, you should have a big bonus to that.
Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up.
Alki's just like leaning over the top of you, watching and just intently with absolute fascination.
We do so much stuff. Whatever. I don't actually have a way to roll that from here.
Weird. Me.
Add
Are
custom.
you using? What are you using? Roll 20 or beyond?
D&D Beyond.
It should just be then.
Hold on. Dexterity. I am proficient. This is thieves. I can't fucking spell.
Did you take the double proficiency with thieves' tools?
No, I did it with sleight of hand.
You did it with sleight. Well, you get it with either thieves' tools and one other thing or two things.
Yeah, and I did it with stealth.
Stealth. Okay, just double check.
I hate how words are spelled. Thieves' tools. That come. give me it +7. Already max. Blech. Come on. Oh, I'm in hell. That's why this is happening. Okay. It was technically it's the 14 because that's the one I rolled first.
Technically, they all would pass. It's a fairly
cool.
as you're locking, you can lock it as you're doing it. This door. In fact, you've picked a lot of doors. You've seen a lot of doors get kicked in by your friends that you couldn't pick. This door's not going to stand up to much, but it does at least offer some sense of barrier, or at least a warning if someone were to come through. They would have to kick it in.
All right, Walker. And is that for all the doors, or just
I'll take one of the other rolls. I'll take the second roll as your second roll for the other door. And it's the same.
All right, Walker. The doors are locked. Good locks, like really sturdy locks. It's a shame that they're on such old doors. So like, don't expect the locks will be fine, but you know, if a ghoul comes in, it's just gonna rip the door apart.
Pretty noisy.
It would be noisy, and it'd take them like, you know, a couple seconds. You know, maybe something to the tune of a turn mechanic.
What's a turn?
Like weirdly, like 6 seconds is my estimate.
Yeah, it's
I'd
like
give these doors 6 seconds to withstand a ghoul attack.
Weirdly, I think these
My
doors
meta
last
sense
about
is tingling.
But yeah, as you all kind of look around, it is just full of beds, and the thing, and then all you have left is the chests, all of which at this point we can say you kind of poked in and looked around a little bit, all of which are locked. Pardon me.
Okay, so hear me out. I think we should like take a how do I say it, like a relax, like a leisurely, but for like not for short time. We should take maybe a chill out time of roughly, let's say, 8 hours. You know.
You want me to sleep in a dead person's bed?
They're all
as
dead
long as at
people's
least
beds.
6 of those 8 hours asleep, then yes.
Why are you talking? Why are you talking like this? Well,
what do you mean?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you being so specific? What? Hold up. Do you even points up at the Herald? You're undead. Do you even sleep?
Not only to sleep, but I wait.
Do we know he's
deep inside you, deep inside you, Karth.
Yeah.
You hear a voice, just kind of echoing through, like, well, if you don't, you won't get all your hit points back, Karth. Of course, and just drifts back, leaving you completely confused.
That's not what Himmereth sounds like. That's not.
That's a new one.
Who's that?
That's a new one. I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep.
But yeah, so there's you can long rest. You can open you can open the chests. It's up to you.
Yeah, actually, I mean, like the Herald said, you actually only need to be asleep for 6 hours. So like, I could open the chests.
None of them are all that terribly heavy, so if you wanted to drag them out and kind of open all of them, you wouldn't have to run from room to room to do so.
Yeah, okay. Alright, chest number the first.
Which one?
I guess we'll go round robin, so we'll start here, and then that one, and...
Okay.
Then that one, and then that one, and then that one.
Perfect.
Okay.
Whoever's keeping track of goodies,
Bink.
Be sure to do so. Oh, deftly, just barely you just kind of breathe on it and you just open it. It's not well done on that natural. You just hear a congratulations on your natural 20 from deep within
I will
you.
fucking
But
fucking one you are, I swear to God, I'll kill all three of us.
so this chest, you open it. Now it does have some small personal effects, clothes, things like that. Some very common clothes. A little dusty, maybe a tiny bit of mildew, but like pretty well preserved. But in this one, you kind of take in a sort of simple leather scabbard is a silvered short sword.
I found a silvered short sword. Dips!
It's not dibs unless you lick it.
No,
I'll fucking slobber on this bitch. I will sloppy toppy this sword. Do not tempt me.
You what?
Nothing. I'm adding a silvered short sword to Karth's inventory. I have no ability to affect ghosts.
I'm having psychic damage for whatever the fuck I just heard.
Manage inventory.
Bad news. I don't think those affect ghosts.
Silver swords affect ghosts. Don't they?
No, silver is for
Yeah.
monsters.
No, silver also affects ghost as well. At least it does in other popular media.
Based on the stories I have heard.
Based on the stories I have that have been foretold to me.
I've heard there's this one bard who travels many realms and tells stories that are maybe not his.
What's in this?
What one calls copyrighted elsewhere.
Okay, so the way I'm reading this, right? Because of the way Silvered works, and the way I'm going to play this, especially for our Witcher friends, is that if it says it is resistant to non-magical weapons,
Oh, it counts as magical.
it counts as a magical weapon. However, it doesn't do anything extra.
Right.
Whereas there are creatures like specific creatures, which I believe, like lycanthropes and a few others, are vulnerable to silvered weapons.
Okay, makes sense.
All right. Next chest.
Hmm?
Boop.
Okay.
That's a 20.
That chest has again similar sort of kind of old effects and things, but the big thing you kind of spot in here is an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles.
That. Does it seem magical or just valuable?
Roll an Arcana check.
Does Malky have enough passive perception to like sort of realize that he's going around the chests one by one?
I mean, it depends on how.
I think
Karth just
them
dragged
out
them all out.
into the middle room so I could hand out stuff to people.
Okay, Malky's gonna Malky. Fucking Harold's gonna help.
Oh,
Okay,
you're gonna help?
go ahead and roll Arcana then, Harold.
Well, hold up. Is Harold rolling himself or is Harold helping Karth? Because
you already rolled, but I'll allow it in the future. So for now, it's individual, but I'll allow the assist next time. So you can roll your individual one. 17. Not magical, but probably worth something.
All right. Here, Harold, you can. Here, Harold, you can hang on to this one. If we ever find someone alive with money, we can sell it.
Harold just sort of holds the brush in one hand and his left hand, and his right hand just kind of creeps up to the top of his head, and he just kind of scratches through his hood. I might fetch a few coin. He puts it in his pocket.
Yeah. All right. And then this one. Boop. Boop.
Yep.
19.
Yep. So in this chest again, normal clothes, things like that. However, we do have a black leather eye patch that has in the center of it a carnelian, which I had to look up. But just so you all know, that is what a carnelian is.
Whoa.
I think it's a hard E. I think it's carnelian.
It could be carnelian. I am not sure.
All right.
That is sort of
Arcana.
dead center.
Arcana check again. Could I get an assist from my good friend the Herald?
Yes, of course.
All right. Roll with advantage.
Yeah. So as you're looking, the two of you looking it over.
God damn it.
11. It's not a high bar for this one. There are no. Sometimes it's harder to tell the older the thing is. This doesn't seem to have any kind of runes carved into it. It doesn't have any of this like outward facing obvious signs of being magic. We'll put it that way.
All right. I will add that one to my inventory. This is.
So are you planning on handing these objects out, or are you gonna take all of them?
If they're useful, I was gonna hand them out. If they're just.
Insight check this piece of shit.
You're all just watching him do this. It's not really an insight check needed.
I love that Harley is so angry, but the computer let us hear none of it.
I'm going to ask Cart. Actually, let me let them get back from hell.
Yeah. Hold up, let him cook.
Hold up, let him cook.
Let him cook.
Speak.
Hello?
Yes.
Wow.
Cart, can I have that little stone, please?
It's part of the eye patch.
Oh, god damn it. Hold on. I have to go. I have a work call. God damn it. Keep the goddamn stone.
Keep the goddamn stuff. Part of the.
And then he
if
fell
you
to the
wanna,
ground lifeless.
if you wanna insight check me, then fucking insight check me. It's not gonna be a hard check.
Is it opposed?
No,
Then you automatically pass.
I'm not lying.
He's just lying. He's handing out things that might be useful, but anything else is going in his own pocket.
Anyways, this one.
That one, all right.
Oh.
Oh, okay. No, you got it.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Cool.
This one was a little bit harder. There was some rust on this one that just made it kind of hard to kind of maneuver. But opening it up, again, same old story looking through, but the one thing you do find, you find a folded piece of black cloth, and in it are 3 moss agates.
I don't think 2.
I corrected it.
I don't think moss agates are ever a magic item, so I'm not gonna roll an arcana on that one.
Generally, no. Just I'll give you from your normal, so that people know.
These are just shiny.
Generally, rocks are just rocks. They need to usually be a part of something.
Yeah,
to be,
so that is black cloth with 3, you said moss agates?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Add to backpack. And then the last chest, and then we get to go to bed. Boop. Oh.
Oh! You just barely managed to open this one. This one had been, whoever had locked it, the lock had jammed.
Getting a little sloppy there, Garth.
Yeah, part of it, you have to kind of pry it off a bit. But in this one, you find a leather pouch containing 11 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces.
Shit. Okay. Hold. There's 6 of us, so everybody gets two gold. One person gets 1 gold. I'll take the 1 gold, and then everyone gets 10 silver.
Alright, so everybody go ahead and record that.
2 gold and 10 silver.
2 gold, 10 silver.
2 gold, 10 silver
Lovely.
for everybody. And Karth, I need you to make an investigation check. Actually, no. No, you don't. What is your investigation?
My passive investigation is 14.
14?
Yes.
It takes you a minute. There ain't something right about this leather pouch. You're not sure what it is.
What is it? You appear confused.
Hey, do any of you grow body parts back?
Yes.
That's a
Could you put
strange
your-
question.
Could you put your hand in this bag for me?
I'll give you this. Looking at the back,
No.
make a medicine check.
That bag's made a person.
A medicine check.
Walker, make a 10.
Yeah.
No,
Twice.
I will say though, you've seen enough. You've seen enough dead people in enough states to know that that bag that all of that money just came out of is 100% made of human.
Yeah, Walker's gonna look you up and down and go, did you get his name before you made a gold pouch out of a nutsack, or no?
What? I found it in the chest! You watched me pull it out of the chest!
You seem very attached to it. I'm very happy for you and whatever his name is.
I don't... Why am I being rizzed? I gave you money! Why am I being rizzed?
Harold is going to take all of the coins that he was given and just lay them out on the edge of the well and just start gently cleaning each coin.
Do you lower the bucket down into the well to pull the water up?
No, I just use like the moisture
Okay.
that's on the inside of the well.
Okay. Well, as you're
Just
using
damp
that
cloth.
sort of moisture, yeah. You do hear. Make a perception check.
Fool of a took.
I'm being unfairly I feel like I'm being stereotyped right now.
9? Yeah, you're fine.
9.
Everything's fine.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Just because I'm a kobold and a thief does not mean I do fucked up shit like make bags out of people's skin. Do you have any idea how hard it is to properly treat human skin so that it survives the elements?
It's not a.
Yeah.
The more you all are looking at this bag, the worse it is. It's not gonna. This is gonna smell. The fact that it's been in a very dry, like in the chest, in an extremely dry enclosed environment, is the only thing keeping this thing from. It was not properly treated.
Ew.
It's a little hairy.
Ew.
I don't know what to what to do with.
Don't
just
judge the
throw it
little
away.
monster. If he wants to keep the rotten nutsack, he can keep the rotten nutsack.
You know
would
what?
find many worse things.
You know what, Walker?
Ew.
No.
But I'm gonna chew it up and spit it on Walker's shoe, and then I'm gonna lock myself in this room for the night.
Can I dex check, please, to move my foot out of the way of chewed up nutsack?
Because it's funny.
No, because it's
You don't get to roll dex because there was no way you could have seen that coming.
No, you really. It's a new one for you, Walker.
I feel like
So,
this should be a constitution check for Karth.
Yeah, I'll give you that one though. Constitution check, Garth. You did just chew up human skin, orange human skin. Whoa.
Not doing so
Garth,
well.
you don't even make it back to the room before you start retching.
Grog is gonna walk up behind Karth as he's barfing and gently pat him on the back and just be like, "Ah, that would have been so cool if you just hadn't puked it all back up."
Walker's gonna walk over and like put a hand on his shoulder as he's puking, and then like once he stopped puking, she's gonna move her leg up, like do the little maneuver to rub the back of her shoe on the back of his leg, and then just put him into that room.
So, are you all taking a room to sleep? What are you doing? There are
I'll
5 rooms.
We need rotations.
I'm not sharing. This door gets locked behind me.
Grog is standing on the outside like, no, wait, I have an idea.
No, you two are the smallest. You should share.
The door is already locked. Karth is not coming out.
Freya
Alright.
and Tyr are gonna work out a watch rotation because
Okay. So the
I
way I
will
want to
remain here
run,
if anyone wants their currency cleansed.
Walker hand hers over. Thank you so much.
so the way we're gonna do this is everybody's gonna do watch, or everybody who's doing watch, just to spice it up a little bit instead of just having everybody roll fucking perception checks constantly. I want you and if it's a perception roll, you can do so. But I want you to pick a skill and justify it to me how it will be useful for keeping watch. And you can get pretty abstract with this, and then we'll roll it and see how that's successful. Does that make sense?
Mm.
So you don't need to sleep, correct?
Well, I mean,
you do
Kate
the same
doesn't
thing
need to
that
sleep, yeah.
Yeah, so you do the same thing as you just sort of go into a quiet mode for what, 4 hours?
Yeah, he just meditates for a little bit.
Okay. Okay. So who is going to be doing the first watch?
Oh, I have to go. I have to go cut potatoes. I'll be right back.
Cut potatoes. Go cut potatoes.
Tater potatoes.
I can take first watch.
okay.
So from Walker's perspective,
Yep.
given everything that because you don't want us just doing perception, given everything that we've been told about this place ahead of time, given the specific instructions she was given, she's gonna sit at the edge of the well and just drop into a semi-meditative, prayerful state so that she is aware, but actively that prayerful state where it's like, hey, if Palo would like to alert me if anyone was coming, that would be wonderful.
Okay. And question, guys, are you sleeping the first 4 hours or the last 4 hours?
Last 4.
Last 4, so you're also awake for this.
Yeah, I'm still cleaning them coins.
Okay, you're just cleaning the coins. So go ahead and make a religion check for me.
I cannot roll above a 10.
10? Okay. Okay.
Ha!
And go ahead and what is your passive perception?
Passive is 14.
14? Okay. So as you are sitting there in meditative prayer, you can sort of gently hear the cleaning of coins to your side, although that quickly fades because that doesn't take it'll probably take the full 2 hours if you're cleaning everybody's and you're being really thorough about it. But it's just a very calm bit of prayer. Definitely preps you for going to bed, but your watch passes.
Cool. I'm gonna go to bed.
Who is next?
I do want to say real fast
Mhm.
that during Final Watch, Karth does come out of his room to help.
Okay.
Freya and Tyr will take second watch.
Okay. And how are you two? I'll kind of let you kind of do this here because I'll let you. If you're doing the same thing, I'll let you do it with advantage because the two of you are. Or if you want to do separate things for the two of you, and you can kind of. That's up to you how you want to handle that.
Yeah, let me look at the other character sheet here.
I mean, if you just want to make a perception check, you can. I just want to give people the option to do different things because I think it's a little more fun that way.
Yeah. Let's see. We do have
Similarly,
high.
when you're traveling through the wilds.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
we do have high survival, so maybe we'll do that for just doing like taking a little walk around this circuit here. Just kind of investigating the state of the dungeon that we're in.
Okay, so you're survival in that you're looking for you're focused on the environment and you're not like we're not looking for a secret door, we're looking at the wall itself.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, cool. I'll buy that for survival. Yeah.
I'll have Tyr roll that because
Okay.
his is better.
And you can grant him advantage if you're doing it
Okay.
together. So what are you doing for the second hour?
There we go.
I almost called you Harbinger.
Harold. Yeah, Harold has he's finished cleaning the coins, so he's just gonna sort of crouch sit against the well and just say, "Rouse me if I'm needed, but only if I'm needed."
Okay. So with 23, that will be. So as you're going around, you do see along one of the walls, you see minor kind of using survival. So you do see evidence of either, it looks like both mice and rats have passed through. There's a bit of a crack in the wall. Checking the one door, it's got the wood has a sort of wood rot in it, and then the other door looks like it might have termites. There's some very very small evidence of it, but it's old evidence, so potentially they'd never stuck, or something kept them from really fully sticking here. But with that high of survival, as you're kind of taking a peek around, you do circle by the well. And as you're circling past the well, just kind of checking it, the rope looks fine. The wood's a little bit of a funny smell, but you know, it's waterlogged. It's been used and used and used again. But you do hear something in the well.
How deep is the well? If I look in there, I have my super dark vision.
Oh, you could see all the way to the bottom.
Do I see anything down there?
And well, you hear it before you look. So you hear just sort of,
Oh no.
and you look down, and there is a person
Little Timmy stuck in the well.
standing down there in the well. It is in full pitch black, so it's just full grayscale for your dark vision. Though yours is a little better, you can make out some features. It is a man, and he is very well dressed. And as you get in close, you go, "Hello, it was me.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, is someone there?"
Tyr, come here. I wave him over.
And mosey on over.
There's a guy down there. What? Who are you?
Hello? Can
Hello?
you hear me?
Am I still asleep at this point, or could I
I
use
mean,
divine sense?
you're aware of sounds and everything. So, this is only the second hour, right?
Okay, then yeah,
So you're still.
I'll stand up at hearing them shout down the well. And I guess I don't have dark vision, so I can't see down the well, can I?
No, but looking down, you can kind of see something moving around down there.
I'd like to use divine sense on it.
What's the range in divine sense?
60 feet.
Oh, that is 100% some kind of undead.
Well, that doesn't mean we can't talk
And I'm
with
gonna,
him.
yeah, I'm gonna relay that to them. Say, just be very careful. Something is wrong here.
No,
Can you hear us?
just bang.
If we were to pull you up, would you, you are not going to attack us, are you?
I should think not.
How long have you been down there?
What year is it?
Do I know what year it is? On this demi-plane of existence?
You know what year it is back in Faerun. I don't know what the fucking year is, but yeah, you do. You can relay that to them.
Yeah.
Does
I'll
any
shout
you
it
have a
down
rope?
there. Yeah, I
A
got.
long damn time. Lower the bucket, please.
Yeah, we can lower the. I mean, does the bucket look like it's gonna support the weight of a grown-ass man?
Make an intelligence check.
The current year in Faerun is 1495 DR.
That's a good year.
Yeah. He still hasn't. His response is still a long damn time.
Yeah. Tyr, how is your intelligence?
I think I'm stupid. My intelligence is 0, so
Okay. You want to help me out by looking at this wood?
yeah, I would love to assist you.
I'll like tap on it, like.
Yeah. Straight intelligence trying to see it.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not meant. You couldn't do multiple trips, but looking at the bucket, and because you rolled a natural 20, you didn't just look at the bucket and the rope. You also looked at the pulley system, and it all looks like maybe once or twice up and down. Nothing extreme.
All right, be sure you don't fall back in once we start doing this. I don't know how many times we can...
Hold on, before we do this.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Quen on him, just so that in case he falls, he won't hurt as bad.
Can you cast it on other people?
I don't see why not. Nope, range is self. Never mind.
Yep.
We have rope in all of our infantries, though, don't we?
Yeah, we have 50 feet of rope.
All right, I will. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw. Let's go ahead and throw that bucket down. I can pull him up because I'm strong.
He is an undead creature. It's not as though he could die again.
You are not
That's true. I am stronger than you.
No, you aren't.
You lower him down, and I mean he also starts climbing. So between the three of you,
I'm a big, strong man. You are not stronger than I am.
Between the three of you, you manage to get him up, and when he arrives at the top, he is very clearly undead. Like not full skeleton, not rotting zombie, but like flesh fully, like that kind of a very dark sort of rotten brown color, very pulled taut to the skeleton.
Mm.
His outfit is entirely ruined and waterlogged and sort of fallen apart below his knees.
You looking like you've seen better days, friend.
You pull him up and he kind of dusts himself off a little bit as best he can. He looks at me. Quite. Yes.
I would have your name, sir.
Yes. My name is Percival Ledbetter. I am the butler of this once great estate.
How did you come to find yourself here, Mr. Ledbetter?
Well, it's quite a story, actually, you see. As it turns out, the lady and the master of the house had taken up worship of evil creatures, and, it's not proper, won't quite do. And, for my part, they threw me in the well.
You say they worshipped evil creatures, but you yourself are undead, sir. How did this come to be?
That I'm uncertain, sir. However, it would not be beyond my master and mistress to cast a cool joke. That I would fall but be unable to die.
I see.
Well, do you know anything of the events that have gone on since your fall down the well? There is a
Well?
bit of a beast down here.
Ah. No, that, I've heard, well, not a beast. I've heard giggling like a baby, which I thought was odd.
Yes. Well,
If it was once a baby, it is not anymore.
we'll see the state of that baby when it crawls in here.
Quite.
Well, there is no house left to go back to. What's next for you, Percival?
I don't really know. I'm quite. The house must. We're in the basement of the home. Are you saying it's destroyed?
There is still a house, but there is no one residing in the house.
Ah. Well, I suppose I will. Oh, I don't quite know.
Are you
Actually,
familiar with the layout of the house?
Oh, quite familiar. Yes, yes.
Then I would ask you to assist us in freeing the spirits that are trapped by this place.
There are spirits trapped here. My goodness.
Hmm.
Who's trapped here? Would I know them?
The children, sir.
The children. Oh. And he kind of looks down. His face can't really express or emote anymore. It's just fully taut. The skin is just kind of. He doesn't have a nose. It's just sort of that weird, but he's like fully, can't blink. His eyes are kind of fully taut, but he just kind of looks down and goes, I had been concerned. I had hoped perhaps they were all right.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Sure. Oh!
That's a lot of insight.
World's greatest detective.
Dude, you want to go into whispers?
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, shit, son.
If it'll
It's
let
been a
me
while since
go.
we listened to Whispers.
Hold on, I'm stuck.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
back?
Hello, yes.
Hello. Okay.
My Discord almost crashed coming in here.
Oh God. Well, for that, you get, there is a. He was quite annoyed when you pulled him out, and he's been very annoyed up to this point. Didn't quite like talking to any of you. Didn't. Not necessarily because you are who you are, but just because that sense of better things to be doing or going and places to be kind of a thing.
Right.
But now that you've mentioned the children and that they are dead, you probably better than anybody else can tell. Probably better than anybody else. The expressions of other undead. That is absolute rage.
Oh.
Like, to the point of, like, your hand instinctively has sat on it, on your sword. It's not directed at you, but enraged undead can be a problem sometimes. Most of the time. But he's not... He is not taking the news well. But he is doing a very... You noticed it, but he is doing an extremely good job covering that with manner, and this is an extremely practiced person in civility, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yep.
So I don't think that he is responsible for what happened.
No. No. The only thing I would say is he would have a very serious problem with those who were.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Good talk.
Cool. Good talk.
Oh, and here goes my Discord again.
It actually could be. Do you need me to pull you out, or can you jump out yourself?
Yep. There we go.
There we go.
Stay back.
Hello, welcome back.
My Discord really did not like that.
Is Freya's weapon drawn yet?
She did put her hand on her weapon, but she has not drawn it. She gives you a look that's like, I wouldn't know how to convey this without saying anything, but she gives a little shake of her head that's like, he's not the guy.
He's not the guy, okay.
He is not the guy. He did not kill the children.
He's not capable of being the guy. We had a guy, but now we don't. He's not the guy.
We need a signal for he's not the guy, but he might also be a bad guy for completely different reasons.
Let me look at the Witcher hand signs again. There might be one that fits.
Just do like a stabbing motion, but then tap your watch and shake your head.
No, not yet.
Murderous, but not the time.
Yeah.
Kill later. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's just a Naruto fucking hand gestures.
I start doing hand jutsus.
And just so it beams the knowledge directly into your head. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Do not kill him.
So I turn back to him, Percival, and I'm like, you seem distraught.
Well, as part of, aside from my duties as the house's butler, I was also their teacher.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Harold's going to pop a hand on his soaking shoulder and just say, they have not moved on just yet. We can still give them peace. You can give them peace.
Then if I can help in some manner, I believe I would. Yes, yes, I would like to help, if I may.
Once we have rested, we will depart.
Quite. I will. Endeavor to find perhaps a more suitable change of clothes. These are and kind of as he kind of shifts his jacket, it literally just falls apart because it's so wet, like onto the floor.
Ah,
A bit inappropriate.
I will find you suitable clothing. Harold's gonna walk off and have a look in the boxes to see if there was any like.
Oh, there's plenty
ropes or
of
anything.
clothes. There's plenty of clothes in there that are musty and things, and he goes over and he goes, "Well, not as refined as I'm used to, but well, Jeremy didn't ever have much taste to begin with." He walks in to one of the bedrooms to change.
Anyone else notice that his voice got kind of evil at the end? What's his deal with Jeremy? Like, well, Jeremy never had much taste to begin with. Like, oh god.
Yeah, it also
Yeah,
does
fuck that
occur
guy.
to you at this moment. It occurs to all of you at this moment that everybody's shit that you've been going through, he probably knew them when they were alive.
It's fine. Also, whose alarm is going off?
No, I
Harley's setting off the fire alarms.
Chopping them potatoes too hard. Set them on fire with chopping.
So that is this hour. The rest of the hour goes by, or the rest of these 2 hours go by. There are still 2 watches left. Who would like to take the next watch? And this is Harold when you would go to quote unquote sleep.
Yeah.
This is when you go to little honk shoe land.
My man on this me bullshit.
Yeah, I was thinking he's gonna be a big long honk me, but yeah, probably a honk shoe guy.
Grog can take watch. Sure, I'm mad I didn't get to make the manner joke there, so I'll take watch. Go for it.
So Karth, you walk out as the rest of you. Go ahead. What were you gonna say, Em?
I don't remember now.
So we can just take watches between me and Freya because we don't need to sleep. So
Well, I don't. Do you need to sleep?
nah, Witchers don't sleep; they meditate.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, we took the second watch, so if you want to rest your eyes or whatever.
Okay.
I would say in the future you would have to take 4 uninterrupted hours because you're the same as elves and stuff, right? Where it's 4 hours of meditation.
Pretty much. I think because
Yeah, I
I
think
am
so.
a vampire, I don't have to do any of that.
I don't remember from the vampire we settled on. But I will say just for everyone, if you are to become the undead or an automaton somehow, if he gives you 4 hours, I'm gonna say it has to be 4 uninterrupted hours. So you can't do like on 2 off 2 on 2 off 2.
I think that's reasonable.
It does mean if you want to do 4 solid hours of what do you call it? You can. So we'll say at the very least, we'll let it go. We'll let it go this time, just because you guys have slept for 2 and have been up for 2. So we'll let it go. If you guys want to be sleep the next 2 and get up 2, that's up to you guys how you want to handle it. But if you actually sleep at all.
We would do it in the way that successfully restores our stuff.
Correct. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. So we'll say after this 2, the 2, if you have to rest for the full 4 hours, you go rest for the full 4 hours. But also, Grog, as you come out to take your punch, there's a new individual here.
You're not coming through. You're muted, I think.
Second last.
Okay.
No, he's dry. He's
No.
dry close at this point.
You were so wet.
For the
Did he-
record,
did he
we would
have a
tell
shower?
people.
Did he have a shower or did he just towel off?
Where would he shower?
Exactly.
So he would have just toweled off.
Right.
You look damp.
Did you smell? So
But do you wake everyone to tell them?
I mean, as we're changing shifts.
As you're changing shifts, okay.
We're like,
so you tell Grog.
This is Percival. He was in the well. He's fine.
Grog looks up at him. Were you having fun, or is that like your den?
No, quite, no.
He has a man cave
Oh,
down there.
you were being punished.
Yes.
Ah. Feels like home. Okay, you got rocks?
No, I don't have any rocks.
You want some?
I'll go find some rocks. Grog's style of keeping watch is going to be strength-based. Anything that moves, it's going to throw a rock at them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a strength.
That's a saving throw. What? Oh, there we go. I was going to say, what do I get? There we go.
18.
Why do I get the feeling that Grog is just going to be like the duck that walks up to the lemonade stand and asks if they've got any grapes? It's going to do that every single egg on any rocks.
You do manage to find several rocks, and by the end of your watch, you have taken out
like several rats.
I would say about 6 rats, 2 of which you're pretty sure were undead. And one unusually large spider that is no longer unusually large thanks to your rock.
Grog looks up at the butler, who is probably looking at them with some disgust, and just says, I figure at some point, all the death and mayhem is going to lead to at least one spontaneous funeral. Little guys in little bow ties and little umbrellas just marching along, all 8 legs and shiny shoes. Be fun.
Yes. It would be fun, as you say.
I don't believe you. Grog goes back to throwing rocks at another rat.
Every time there's a curse, Harold just goes.
At this point, it happens so often, it just sounds like you're snoring. Fine.
Harold, undead, hearing the sounds of a little rat ghost going, no, please, avenge me, great warrior.
And then at this point, it is now, we come to the final watch.
Grog's out of rocks and immediately goes, nah, I'm bored, and just walks back to bed.
Well, suppose it would be my duty to stand awake for longer. And he goes and just sort of stands where he could see both doors and just stands there. Still as the dead, so to speak.
Most funny.
Oh. No, Harley said they want to help. With the
hi.
There you
I
go.
am here.
Yeah. Are you coming out for the final watch?
Yes.
So you come out. Grog has already left. Harold is meditating on the floor, and there is in sort of old, sort of slightly musty shirt and pants, um, and sort of old shoes. Hands clasped behind his back, standing on the other side of the well, sort of casually glancing between the two doors that exit the room, is what is very clearly undead, an undead man.
Has he noticed me?
Yes, actually, he turns as soon as you come out of the room. Hello.
Count to 10.
What? Pardon?
Count to 10.
In which language?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Would
Stand
you
on
like
one
that
leg.
in Draconic or?
No. Stand on one leg.
I most certainly will not.
Okay. Sword out.
Do I hear this happening out in the main chamber?
You are. Oh, that's. Are you just chilled? You two are also just meditating in the. Okay. Everybody who's. All of the undead meditators are aware of your surroundings. So if you're out here, you hear this conversation, you hear the sword drawn.
As soon as I hear steel like unsheath,
Yeah.
phrase like that's Percival. He was trapped in the well. He's the butler. He's fine.
Are you sure? Because, like,
He
the butler did it. Like, in every story ever written.
not in this one. Believe me, I checked.
Karth did, to be fair, walk out into a room full of like the exploded corpses of rats and spiders. Like, this guy's clearly been up to some weird shit.
Alright, well, are there any, sconces for, like, torches on the walls, T?
Yeah, sure.
Karth is going to find one that has a clear view of both doors and clamber up on top of it and just spend his entire watch scanning back and forth between the two doors.
All right. Roll me perception. You're back here. He, just so you're aware, is standing. I don't have a token for him.
God damn it.
Kind of out in front here, also watching both doors.
I used up all my good rolls getting small loot out of a bunch of peasant chests.
Yeah, watch passes. Your watch passes, and we reach the end of the long rest.
Yay, I get my screams back.
Yep. So everybody, go ahead and mark that you've had a long rest.
Get my-
Walker, I will say that you, at this point, are the only one. You walk out into the room, and there is one extra. There is a very clearly undead man standing there in slightly musty old clothes, just kind of gently looking from door to door as everyone is rousing.
I'm gonna scan him top to toe. Based on what he's wearing, is there an obvious profession that I would think he is?
They look like very basic, it's just a very basic tunic, very basic pants.
Nothing there. Okay. Here we go. We haven't met.
And he turns around and goes, and he clearly sees your regalia, your clothes, and goes, yes. And he kind of does a bit of a bow to you and goes, Your Grace, how are you? My name is Percival Ledbetter, and I am the humble butler of this this home and worshipper of our divine Palor. May he shine.
May he shine.
Also, that is the may he shine thing. You're like,
Oh, that is old.
that's old. Like, you're the oldest of monks you know. You've heard them joke about how when they were young, the old monks used to have this really stupid saying. So, like, that's old.
Yeah,
I can't believe one religious tradition died thanks to cringe culture.
She echoes it back purely on like reflex of like, this is clearly a holy phrase. Yep. Echo that shit back. But gives a strong kind of, not technically your grace. Just a soldier. Kind of.
Right. What does I've never asked you? How do they refer to priests of Palor? Is it father? Is it reverend? How did you want to play that? I don't give a shit what the books say. How did you want to play that?
Those are all brothers, sisters, siblings.
Siblings. So it'd be Sister Walker. Of course, sister. My apologies.
Not a problem, brother. Nice to see you. You're looking somewhat separated from life.
Yes, I have been in the well since my attempted murder, apparently.
Congratulations on surviving.
I don't think I did.
Semi-surviving. And she looks him up and down and then she stops and goes, I have learned things about this. Several things. And then she's going to reach to her belt and bring the Dawnbringer mace out. Explain to me your involvement with the children.
Yes. I was informed of that last night. But I don't believe I caught your name. Looking at you, Freya.
Freya, this is my brother Tyr.
Mistress Freya, Master Tyr. Yes, they so graciously let me out of the well. They filled me in on the quite a long time span. Been in the well for. But the children met a rather grisly end. I was there in life, there aside from the butler, I was also their teacher.
And when they died, you were where?
In the well.
Already in the well.
Yes.
So, I don't know how much I'm going to look at Freya and Tyr. They told you. Are you aware of where here is?
He looks at you. It's one of those looks of going like. It's one of those looks where people are usually like the Earth, like what?
Yeah,
like is in the house in
Let's.
The place, the name of which we've all forgotten. Yes, excellent.
This is
Excellent,
Barovia.
Yes, it's Barovia. Yes.
Is he familiar with the name Strahd? If I ask him.
The vampire who quote unquote rules above us all and haunts and murders and kills as he wants. Yes, quite familiar.
And you are aware that you and everyone else here has been sucked into a pocket dimension purely for his torment.
Torment is a strange way of putting it, but yes.
It's
I am
technically
aware.
for his pleasure, Karth says from halfway up the wall behind Walker.
Walker's gonna meet his eyes dead on.
Morning.
And she goes, how would you like to break it?
What?
Who are you talking to, Karth or?
Percival.
Ah.
Oh.
It, madam?
The envelope. Not alone, obviously.
It's just I'm not entirely sure I catch your meaning. However, I care not for the politic of the day. Simply, at this point, to avenge the children and then move on with my unlife, I suppose.
There is no on here. There is no peace here for them. They will never reach Palor's life unless we act.
Well, having lived here my entire life, you seem to be new. I'm well aware of the way that those say that this works. And that is beyond my kin. I am a butler.
Sorry, I'm not good at... Just gonna look around for anyone with a higher personability, like rub the bridge over her nose and goes,
Hi, I'm personable. I'm very good at personable.
Perhaps, sister, should you speak plainly instead of these vague riddles, which I understand holy people tend to speak in. You are, if I may, having just met you, not very good at it.
We're gonna kick Strahd in the dick and drag him to hell and free Barovia.
Ah, yes.
that.
Yeah.
Many have tried. In fact, several points adventurers have passed through here to do just that, and all have failed. But good luck to you with that.
I mean, I don't know how many of those adventurers were sent directly by Asmodeus, but we probably have something over them.
Or Palor, for that matter.
Or whatever the fuck.
He looks and looks, he's like, aha. Like, there's that look of, I'm in a room full of crazy people.
Karth is actually going to, now that he's on eye level because of the sconce, his eyes are going to turn ruby, and Himarath is going to come out for a moment, and he's going to say, I'm going to wear that vampire like a 3-piece Gucci suit.
Yay! That was cool. Do it again.
Walker goes, none of us are sure what a Gucci is, but it's very important.
As you could...
Gucci.
It sounds wet.
I don't understand. Anyway, I will, of course.
Loud.
Your friends freed me from the well, so of course I am grateful.
You can
I am
move.
no warrior,
I'll move that out of the way.
nor am I really a fighter, nor do I have any skill in any kind of magic or adapting. If you would like, I will of course help you avenge the children as best I can, and then afterwards I, at the very least, could show you around the town, but I do not know how much assistance I, a normal fucking person, can be.
Is she gonna... Yes.
That's
However, you do bottle quite well.
I believe so. In fairness, you would have no way of knowing that.
I started cooking it 3 hours ago.
You're not dead yet. So
Really
I'm
mute
going
your
to...
microphone.
Skill. Listen, we'll talk about it later. However, there might be use for your bottling. For good.
Generally,
Or we need somebody
but we'll
unwell.
perhaps. Shall we focus on the now?
Right. He's just gonna on the well. It's like, that's why I don't do this shit.
Well, with that, I suppose, I shall give you the tour a bit, show you around, places I'm aware of. Shall we?
Oh, right now.
Isn't that how he dies properly, if he leads us into dangerous places?
He's, as far as, like, he doesn't know, and he said he would help you avenge the kids, and he would show you around the place.
Not right now.
Well, are you all just
Let's-
going to stay in the room for eternity?
Harold is gonna just set his shield down next to the butler, which presumably comes up to, I don't know, about shoulder height, and just say, "As you can see, sir, we are clearly not adventurers. Stay close to me and all will be well."
Quiet. You are a man of the cloth? However, that's what quite a few adventurers say. Shall we?
Lead on, sir.
Where have you been?
Upstairs. All of upstairs.
Right. So it is downstairs.
We found coffins. That way. Morkel gesture. And the dining hall, I suppose.
Currently, the room we are in, as well as the room to the. I don't give a flying fuck what that compass says on this map, because it says. I don't know if I can show this. If I can reveal this. No. But it says that this, where my ping is the northernmost part of the house. No, this is north. Just so we're all clear. North, south, east, west. We good? Okay. Just here and to the north are quarters for what I did eventually find to be my master and mistress, ex-master and mistress's cult. Lived here.
What culting for?
Not entirely certain. For quite a while, they worshipped Strahd himself. And that quickly shifted after a certain point, after a letter arrived from my master. I'm not sure exactly what that was, and he quickly switched worship, so to speak. I am uncertain as to what they were trying to do, or whom they were worshipping. I had at the time only inklings. It wasn't until much later that I realized exactly what was going on, and it resulted me being thrown down the well.
Should we clear out the black up here before we go any further?
That up there, that's more quarters. There's some beds and I believe a table, things like that.
I took a walk through while I was doing my rounds. It didn't seem as though there was anything of note.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we've cleared up here, it's just not cleared on my map? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I just don't want to be... It was still closed off in mine, and I did not want it to be something to come up. So we cleared... Is over here cleared?
No.
I have a little passage going.
Yes, some of you cleared that very early on. Those are empty vaults for dead people.
Okay. So Forward. We've not missed anything. Forward is the way.
Yeah, so it's just the same down there as it was for the two prong.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to move myself without uncovering anything.
Yes, well, suppose they would be farther down. I know there is a bit of a shrine farther in on this level to whatever dark and ominous creature they were worshipping. And
It seems as though that is worth looking at.
Yeah.
I believe that is where we should start.
Beyond that, there's a bit of a downstairs, and there is but I'm uncertain entirely, though I know that is where rituals were performed. I never quite got that far, for I was thrown down a well.
Shrine and then ritual space?
Yep, that seems to be the way to go.
My masters started to sleep down here as well, half of the time. They spent some of their time up above and some down below.
Where did they sleep?
I assume once the children were dead, they likely spent their entire time down here. They slept down closer to where the shrine is.
Then let's hit that as
Okay.
Can you direct from the back, Percival?
I planned on it. So you all want to come to this junction here.
Pardon the ghoul bodies.
Yeah, it's stepping over the ghoul body. Yeah. Oh, well. The butler in me rather wants to clean that mess up.
Anyone you know in this?
Oh. Kind of takes a look at them.
Are we not all going?
We are.
Yeah, I think everyone's going. Karth, you're kind of familiar with this direction. I think you scouted this a little bit.
Where is everyone?
I'm not at my computer at the moment. I'm now at my computer. Where are we going?
Over here.
Yeah, I went over there. That's where we fought the ghouls.
Yeah.
You do not have to look at them if you do not wish. You have
Oh
been through
no,
enough.
Years and years spent in a well certainly change one's perspective.
Indeed.
Watching your own skin fall off's got to be pretty gross.
Quite. And I had to do quite a bit to keep myself entertained, so as to not lose my mind. No, I'm not familiar, though their features are distorted to a point I'm uncertain. But through this way, he leads you through here and into this room. Is where so let me read this. So the room is festooned with moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the wall. A wide alcove in the south contains a painted wooden carved statue in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak. His pale left hand is resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky gray crystal orb. The room has exits on the west and south walls. And yeah, Karth, you've been in here before.
Yeah.
This is the room you were telling them where it looked like it was decorated with people, and now you can all see why.
Looking at that statue, is that just a statue of Strahd?
Yeah. Yes, this is from, I believe, when my masters were worshipping Strahd himself.
Looking at all of these skeletons, are they all the same age of dead?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, food's done.
These were probably, by the looks of them, actually go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Hey!
20. By the looks of them, they, however they were killed, it wasn't anything that left any damage to the bones. However, the score, looking at the bones, the scoring, these were acid cleaned. These were fully just decorations. These people were murdered and strung up to decorate this room. Perhaps there was some ritual significance to the skeletons, but Karth was not far off when he said.
Fucking hate these people.
I've seen an evil dungeon before. I know what I'm talking about.
Can I just poke my head through down here? Is that a door? What is that?
That is a closed door.
What?
Door.
Oh, that leads to the master living quarters for presumably our
Yes.
friend Percival here.
No, unfortunately, that is their where they were sleeping. Half of the time, master and mistress slept in that room. You
They
can
slept
get
in
through
the
it
basement?
through that door, or if you were to leave the room and turn down the hallway.
Wait, the lord and lady of the house slept in the basement?
Occasionally, yes. But yes, if you were to go down this hallway that I'm indicating here, you would also reach the room.
Didn't we killed some ghouls in that hallway?
In the hallway.
How many ghouls did we kill in that hallway?
4 or 5.
Okay. Too many for it to have been the lord and lady of the house.
It would only be their bodies anyway. Remember, her ghost tried to eat us.
There was a ghost.
It's probably her ghost. It was a girl. It was a girl with a weird mutant baby.
This might be more than we need to be thinking about. But if we can enter here and we can enter at the top, why don't we enter both places?
Karth's already been in the room.
In that room?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I've been in here. I've checked this whole thing out. This is a room. It's got a table, 2 chairs, 2 candelabras. This room has a big chest.
You go through that door?
Yeah, I'm gonna go through that door.
Okay.
Although I didn't check that door for traps though. So.
Well. Do you touch the door? Well, I suppose you do.
It's difficult to try and explain a way to open a door without touching it. Unless I'm going full kicking it down, which I'm not.
Okay, you go to touch the door, and as you pull back, you realize your hand is stuck to it, and it gives a little bit. And then you feel your hand pulled forward as the center of the door opens up to show large teeth. As the mimic tries to bite you. It's going to get 1 attack on you, and then we're going to roll initiative, I suppose.
Here we go again.
Does an 18 hit? Okay. 4 damage. And 2 acid damage. Oh, how do I never remember how to do this.
Second to the bottom on the left hand side. Next, sorry, 15 bottom. Click. That should have autopopulated.
No, it never does.
So you should be able to right click. There we go.
There we are. All right. Is that everybody's initiative?
I'm just sitting
think
down
so.
again. What happened?
I got Mimic.
Karth had been in this room, and Walker did not check which door Karth had been in. Karth had never gone through this door. Karth had gone the long way. And so when Walker touched the door, it turned out to be a mimic.
Where is the door?
Touch the door touched Walker.
Right
back.
dead in front of Walker. So here.
I can't see Walker on this. Oh, over there. Okay, I'm just gonna light up where that is.
Yeah.
That too.
Okay, if that's everybody. Go. Karth,
All right.
you are up first.
First up, Rogue, Cunning Action, Dash for bonus. So we go here, 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 here. Stab the door.
Hey.
With my silvered sword, I stab the door.
All right.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does indeed hit.
Short sword, 17 damage.
Ah.
Okay, 17. All right, and your short sword is now stuck to the mimic.
It's okay, I
All
have
right.
other short swords.
I don't like that it's sticky.
Next up is Grog.
Greg has a history with doors.
It's favored enemy advantage.
God, where the fuck did everyone go?
You would, to be fair, you would not be up there. To be fair, you would be somewhere down here.
Somewhere down.
In
here.
this room. Yeah. Somewhere in there.
And this is the door.
No, the door is here.
Okay. Well, I can walk there and hit it. Well, actually, it seems like there's a lot of people in front of the door.
Yeah, there's technically a wall there.
Because
I would let you, if you wanted to stab it with a javelin over Walker's shoulder, I'd allow it.
To hit
Fair.
more likely given that he's tiny.
Fair. So if you want to use a javelin, you can use that. I'll allow that. No. You manage to stab it, and it sinks in, but all it does is kind of and starts pulling the javelin in farther, and you let go, and it now is just the javelin's just kind of waving around on it at its side, as it's sort of weirdly wielding it awkwardly, but it now has your javelin.
gross.
And Tyr, you are up.
Is this another trying to climb over people in a hallway situation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, I will
bottlenecks.
say, Al, if you wanted to move back, you could. You did have the movement.
How far is that? So I'm gonna mosey on over.
Mhm.
Eh. Can I even attack it with
What's your weapon?
It's a like a longsword.
I well, for this and for the close quarters, I'll allow it.
Okay. I'm gonna
This
attack
is
it
a
with
poorly
my.
designed map.
I'm gonna try to attack it with my silver longsword.
Okay. That hits.
Cool.
Seven. Okay.
And
All right.
then I'm gonna back up.
All right. Your sword is stuck in it now.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm not backing up.
I mean, you can let go of the sword.
Can I try a strength check to pull it out?
On your next turn.
Okay. I would like to not leave my sword if I can help it.
Okay. Next up would be the mimic. It is going to attempt. Let's see here. It is going to attempt to smack you, Tyr, with its pseudopod and is going to try to bite both Walker and Karth.
Okay.
So, pull this up here for its pseudopod. Oh, that is an 8. Tyr, does an 8 hit?
Does not hit.
All right. For Walker, 17. That is 5 points of piercing damage and another 2 points of acid damage. And then Karth does a dirty 20 hit.
Yeah.
That is 7 points of piercing damage and 3 points of acid damage as it grows a second mouth to bite you.
Also gross.
And I need everybody that is currently attached to it. Well, Walker and Karth, you automatically are going to fail this. Or no, Karth. So Walker, you're the only one who automatically fails it. So those holding on to weapons that are stabbed into this, you either need to make a strength check or let go of your weapon. Choose now.
Strength check, please.
Okay. Karth,
I'll let go.
you'll let go?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
I can get the silver sword back after it's dead. I don't.
Okay. As you let go, it actually slurps itself along the ceiling, taking Walker and Tyr, you don't manage to hold on to your sword as it heads, and we'll use Walker since I don't have.
Question.
Yep.
How tall is the ceiling here?
The ceiling is about 15 feet up.
Okay.
Let me bring the mimic up here really quickly. Hold on. I need to switch layers. Is. I appreciate they did nothing to make it look like an actual door. It's still a chest mimic. So Walker and the mimic are now up here.
So
Walker, you are dangling.
not
15
far, because I am 6'8" tall, which means my arm is another 3.5 feet on top.
Oh yeah, no. It would
So
not be a
my-
hard
it is
fall
like
for you.
It is dangling, and most ungraciously, like my tippy toes are just waving at the floor.
Yeah, no. You nearly take out Freya as it's going past. Harold, you are up.
Though I don't think there's much Herald can do in this situation. Oh wait, no, is that the thing now up in the corner there?
Yes, it is on the ceiling.
Okay. In that case, where's Mr. Ledbetter?
Currently would be in his doorway. But looks like he is about to looks like he's about to get expediently get out of the way.
All right. Well, as long as he's on the way out, I'm gonna just take a step in this direction so that I'm within reaction saving distance of everyone else, and I'm just gonna yeet my javelin at it.
All right, yeet a javelin.
Because I don't want to get my sword stuck in it. M apostrophe, my sword.
My sword.
Boop. A 13, is that hit?
That just hits.
Alright, nice. Javelin, 1d6 plus 3.
Okay. However, instead of clattering to the ground, your javelin is now stuck in it. It now has 2 swords and 2 javelins and a walker. Freya?
Does everything in this bloody house wish to murder us?
Yes. I'm
Say
going.
there is a door holding one of your new companions on the ceiling.
Well, that's very strange. I'm going to spider climb onto the ceiling. Do I get the feeling that if I push it, it will let go of any of the things it's holding? Or is it just like glued in there?
Make either Arcana or Survive. I guess this would be an Arcana check. There really is. I really wish there was a monster check for you guys.
Yeah, that would be good. You could make it a skill. Like we could.
I might
custom
just make.
skills.
I might just make monster and give you guys proficiency.
Yeah,
That would be
What's that?
sick. Well, I'm trying to think if there's anything here that. Nah, not really. Yeah, it's a
No,
monster.
you know what? You know what?
Very
That
skill.
makes sense for you guys. So go ahead and you think it'd be intelligence or wisdom?
Oh, before we roll anything, can I just retroactively use my bonus action to have cast Shield of Faith on Walker?
Sure.
Yeah.
There you go. Plus 2 to
And are
AC
you
for the
adding?
next
Are you?
10 minutes.
I'm looking for where to add custom skills.
What do you think? Would
Help me.
wisdom make more sense because you've learned it through experience, or intelligence because you've learned it through study?
I think wisdom makes more sense.
Yeah, probably wisdom because that's like the Witcher.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. So we'll keep it to wisdom.
Okay.
So right now, just roll a wisdom check and add your proficiency bonus and your wisdom bonus to it. So whatever that comes to.
Okay, so this is gonna be plus another 2 because I gotta set this up. Well,
Okay.
22.
22. No, the things that are stuck to it are physically stuck to it. It's adhesive.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm up
It
here.
makes a great adhesive, actually.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Just in case anyone felt like doing a bit of crafting. Ooh.
We're gonna get really into the crafting side of D&D.
I need to work on my scrapbook.
Anybody who wants to get into crafting, I've got so many crafting rules to make cool shit.
Hell yeah.
I have enough crafting rules to make you sick.
We're gonna fuck Strahd. We're just gonna do this for now on. Okay, I guess I'm gonna slash at it, but I don't want to lose my glaive in it.
Your glaive will inevitably. You're pretty sure your glaive will get stuck.
Yeah. And if I do a spell attack, it's just gonna hit our friend there.
Well, luckily,
Depends.
What?
who's gonna hit? Walker?
Yeah,
Well, doesn't Walker have Shield of Faith on?
that's true. It's
Mm.
it's a save. It's not a.
Oh, well, never mind then.
And Walker would automatically fail, I think, or at least have disadvantage.
Yeah.
So I'm now up in front of it, so I'll just attack it and try to not lose my glaive in it.
Mm-hmm.
16 to hit.
That hits.
I think I reroll the 2 on that D10.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 2, so D10. Nice, of course. So 7, 10 damage.
Okay. And finally, Walker.
Yeah. I'm taking this real personally.
As you should. Oh, well, I was gonna do that.
I'm assuming, to be fair, before I actually cast this, I am assuming, given that my hand is fucking attached to it, pointing directly upwards at it,
What are the components?
I have to be able to put both of my hands together. And it's verbal and somatic.
Somatic?
Yeah. Let me double check. I don't want to be. Yeah, V and S.
Do you have Warcaster? You do?
Yes.
Okay, then you're fine. Otherwise, I was gonna say no, because your hand is. You have to be. It's sort of like. Think of the way I think of somatic components is kind of like Avatar. You got to do like the hand.
Yeah. So for burning
Gestures.
hands, it says explicitly you have to be able to put both hands, touch both of your thumbs together. So I'm gonna reach up and slap a bitch to put both of my thumbs together.
Technically, you can't, but because of Warcaster, you can do that. Because Warcaster allows you to cast with one hand. So what's the save?
So dexterity save, which I would argue makes with disadvantage because I'm attached to it. So technically, it's kind of grappled.
No, you're grappled.
We are both together.
That's not the same.
But it cannot get away, which would be what a dexterity save implies.
Yeah, no, I'll give it disadvantage. So the first one is a 19. The second one is a 9.
Hello. That'll do.
Right, and that's 9 fire damage.
Yes, please.
Okay. It is still up.
Kill it.
And at the very bottom of the round, the Honorable Mr. Ledbetter goes running this way.
Smart.
Which does technically provoke an attack of opportunity.
It got to move again?
No, that's Percival.
Ah.
Percival is now also stuck.
This wasn't the kind of bonding experience.
As the pseudopod reaches out and smacks him as he runs and then pulls him up to the ceiling.
Hold on.
No!
Before he ran, could I have used a reaction to be like, don't go that way, go the other way? Go backward.
He was dead in front of it. It didn't matter what direction he was here.
Okay. Either way he moved, it would have caught him.
Either way he moved, it would have caught him.
It's on the ceiling, though.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have
This one has
15 feet
reach.
of reach?
Yeah, they have pseudopods, which are like 10 feet at least.
And this one's also larger than your average mimic because it is door sized.
Mm.
Normally, mimics are size medium. This one is technically size large. It technically takes up more squares, but I don't fucking feel like taking up more squares.
Solid.
So Karth, you could go through this other way. The door's gone. Remember?
Is that actually any faster?
If it is, only slightly.
Actually,
Technically,
okay.
you can occupy the same space as Walker because Walker is on the ceiling, and you could clearly stand up underneath of Walker.
I am
Joke's
also
on you.
on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, joke's on you. I'm also going to be up on the wall, but if Freya is also on the ceiling, I'll just stand under Freya. And I guess shoot it with my bow, actually, because I don't think I can reach it with a sword.
No, you probably couldn't. Go for it.
Bow. 22.
Yes.
22 hits.
Noise.
Nice.
For 19 damage.
God damn.
Yeah. Fucking rogues, man.
Do you have sneak attack on this?
Yeah, you two are threatening it.
Walker is not. I am.
I've just set it on fire.
So it and the people it's holding dropped.
Are now dead.
Oh god.
They all die.
Oh god.
So,
Oh.
Freya, roll an acrobatics.
Was it holding me or was it holding my?
It had your glaive. You can choose to let go. Well, actually, no. Wait, Freya. The ceiling was you're not going to fall 6 feet.
Is Freya even?
Yeah, I'm just
off the ground. The glaive is a reach weapon.
Or sorry, not Freya. Excuse me. Walker, you're
No,
how? I don't think you can fall, because it also has. It's not like you were to the ceiling. You were connected to it. So actually, no.
Too tall.
Your stupid height made yourself safe from taking damage. However, that is not the case for Percival, who now lies crumpled on the floor dead, as he failed his saving throw.
Can we do anything to heal a undead creature?
Are we out of initiative?
Yeah. And as you go up to him, he crumbles. There is no corpse left to gentle repose.
Ah, yes. Raised undead don't leave behind bodies. But they do leave behind pockets.
These weren't his pockets, so there's nothing in them.
God,
Yeah, he changed into someone else's clothes.
Where are his old
How much
pockets?
damage did he take to die?
He's a normal person.
He's got 4 hit points.
He took 2 damage and died instantly.
Christ almighty.
Freya climbs down from the
I
ceiling.
gave him a pass on not dying instantly to the pseudopod.
I would like to
however,
sword
if everyone could roll a perception check for me.
Boop.
Christ.
Yeah, Walker, you're too distraught over
Holy shit.
the apparent death of this person.
It's okay, guys. I got this.
Everybody who got a 15 and over, there's a silence as you're just staring at this dead person. This person you just met, who was going to show you around everywhere, is just gone. And after a few moments pass, you hear just faintly in the distance.
Oh my god, he's in the fucking well again.
Damn it! Fuck! I hate this place.
Fuck, I hate this place.
Tyr, can you go
Hey.
get him out of the well again?
Okay,
There
I'm
you
gonna go
go,
get him. I'm gonna go get him out of the well, but I would like to grab my sword out of this stupid fucking.
Oh yeah, no, you
Yeah.
can. It takes you all a minute to pry your shit out of it, but you can all retrieve your varying items and pull them out.
Fear is sprinting back to the fucking well.
You ended up inside a wall.
Yeah, and he's hello.
I'm here, my boy.
Thank you. Thank you. And he is fully fucking naked this time.
Okay, I was gonna say he has stopping wet clothes again.
No, just fully naked. As he just, pardon, excuse me, so sorry. Yes, pardon me.
Harold's
I'm
just
so
gonna
sorry.
throw him back the clothes that he was wearing before.
Okay, you give him back the clothes, and he quickly puts them on.
Well, sir, you clearly have nothing to fear.
If you're gonna end up down there every time you die, do you want us to throw down some pillows, maybe some games to play?
Quite.
Actually, draining it's not a bad idea.
We can't keep using that bucket though. It's gonna break after a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a rope ladder of some kind. It shouldn't be
I
too
have
difficult
climbing
to-
titans.
Do you think this guy knows how to climb with?
I know how to climb.
That's not going to help him.
We're
You
trying
are-
to
you are
get him
30
autonomy
pounds.
and grace in his death. Jeez,
Calling me
Gar.
that. I only weigh 26 pounds.
I weigh 36 stone, so like.
Pound and
What is
stone
the
are not
equivalent of
sustained.
a stone?
12 pounds,
Oh, okay.
I think.
Computer, what's 36 stone in pounds? 36 stone is 504 pounds. Yeah, Walkaway's over 500 pounds.
Oh,
What the fuck?
That's very
What is
heavy.
fucking Walker made of?
He's a hag.
Oh.
She's almost 7 feet tall. That shit doesn't come with anything less.
Yeah, she
than
is.
fucking.
For anyone, we'll say that, but I would give this because Rob and Tyr and Freya would be aware of this because pretty much as soon as they saw you, you know you're not technically a hag,
No,
but
not
you would know what a hexborn is. It is someone who was technically supposed to be a hag, like you know how they kidnap the child. It's a very ugly process to make a hag, but something went wrong in that process, and so the child just kind of grows up fucking weird. They could, if they ever chose, become a full hag, but it's like an extra process they would have to go through.
Hey, yo, short rest? That fucking sucked. I would like to use some hit dice, please.
We just had a rest.
Up. It's been like 5 minutes, tops.
I bet, but if you were going to look at me, you would say I was half as alive as I was previously.
Yeah, me too. Get the fuck over it. Drink a health potion.
Do you have any health potions?
Or food?
I thought I had health potions.
Harold has a health potion. He's quite happy to just hand it over.
Do I have no potions?
Also, aren't you a cleric? Don't you have spells?
Yeah, would you like me to keep having spells?
We might be
Anyway.
fighting a baby monster in about 20 seconds, so...
So as this exchange is happening, you do hear several crashes from the room that both Karth and Percival have described as the sort of master chamber down here. And you do hear a sort of a crashing noise and then running noises. And a sort of the slap of bare feet on stone. And that is where we will end it for the night.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Press the wrong button.
Hey, Carl, 6 points.
Thank you.
I feel much better.
Me too.
I think I might go for a walk.
I made,
I'm looking.
You did
I
it?
need y'all
I
to
made
look
a
at this.
custom skill.
I need you all.
Help, please.
Okay, here.
I need you all to look at this image real quick.
I see the big show.
I also see the big show.
Not that image.
Well,
Oh. Well,
It's
that's
still our
a shame.
man.
Do you see this? Do you see this planned route right here?
Yeah.
This is a UK dude's planned country tour for the United States. Do you want to know something?
What?
Something supremely funny about this route?
What?
It's fucking stupid.
It passes by nothing good. He's managed to miss every major landmark in the United States.
What do you mean?
No,
he
he's
goes
not
right
in
through
Washington, DC. I see Washington, D.C. right here.
Yeah, he goes right through New York. He goes right through DC. And that's it.
And that's it.
He hasn't hit Philadelphia, which is probably smart.
He does
but-
go through Boston, if you're into that
Yes.
sort of
He
thing.
does manage to swerve both, like, by inches, swerves San Francisco entirely, and then avoids LA. And then for
This is
some fucking
Dallas.
reason goes through Texas.
Yeah.
He goes to
Drives through every single part of Indiana and Georgia where there's fucking nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't go through Austin or San Antonio. He doesn't go through San Antonio or Dallas. He doesn't hit any cities in Texas.
Yep.
He is literally going to be driving for like a week.
Seeing
nothing.
nothing.
Also,
maybe that's what he
New
wants.
Orleans, he's hitting Vegas.
Oh, look, he hit Jacksonville.
I was gonna say, he
Yeah,
could go
he
see
hit
the Jags
Reading,
play. He could go see an AEW show.
Yeah.
He's going to
Hold on.
Eureka, California.
Yeah, he hit Eureka. He almost got up to Crescent City. Yeah, you can
that's
see
gonna
some
be, if
redwoods.
nothing else, just very expensive to drive all that way.
You know what though? My
Also, I don't know if he
guy
knows it.
For fucking reason.
Maybe he's a Mormon. I will say, I appreciate that at the very sort of top right, he goes out of his way to go to nowhere. Like, he literally drives and then has to drive back on the same route to nowhere.
He wanted to
Dug up
visit
and then
Maine
I
and got
don't-
crabs,
Kane.
man.
I don't know if he, well, no, he's not getting any crabs. He skips Maryland entirely.
Oh yeah.
He also, in his route through just past Denver, hangs a left to get up to North Palette.
Yeah,
Beforehand, just for North Palette. No other reason. And then keeps hanging around.
Passes by Omaha, Kansas City,
Yeah.
Jefferson City. Also, I would like to point out, does he realize that he's going to need his passport twice?
Yeah.
Because
don't-
he is driving into Canada, and you can't just do that.
Well, if you're in the UK, passport to get into the country anyway.
I guess I like that he avoids Toronto
And
and
hits Columbus, Ohio.
and Montreal, but fucking and Buffalo, and he fucking avoids Rochester and Niagara. Why is he going into Canada
know
at
what?
all?
You don't
Good
need
on
to go to
him not going
Rochester.
to Chicago.
Yeah, he misses Chicago. He.
A good decision.
Mrs. Pittsburgh.
I'm
It's
really,
to where I'm Montreal now.
I'm really a fan of what he did in Maine, actually, where he just goes all the way to the tip.
Yeah.
There's nothing there, and then
There's
he
nothing.
turns
I've been
around.
up there.
Just give him a moment to just
Been
look
up
out to
there.
the sea.
There's nothing up past Lincoln. There's fuck all.
I think actually Maine might be his starting point.
Oh, and then he
Which is
comes
a weird
back.
I
place to
assumed
start.
that DC was the starting point with a big red square, but that might just
Oh,
be,
yeah.
hey, I'm the
Well, also I would like to, as someone from Maryland, right?
Hold on.
Hold on. Let me open this so I can get the full.
Wait.
If he's starting in Maine, I can only assume that he's like swimming across.
Yeah, look at what's going on at Virginia Beach. He goes into the ocean for a while.
He does. Yeah, he does. Is he taking a boat from North Carolina up to Virginia?
This can't
Which, by
be
the way,
real.
he also
This is
dodges
fake.
Richmond.
This is
He
fake.
dodges. This is fake.
This is a
This
troll.
is somebody. Yeah.
It's gonna need the fucking SpongeBob Krabby Patty mobile.
Also, I think.
Guys, be nice. At least he's going to Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah.
Sweet home Birmingham, Alabama.
Also-
Someone on the Twitter post is telling him to go to Philadelphia.
No.
No.
Catherine, you're wrong. Catherine, you're wrong. He skips New Orleans. He doesn't quite make it, but he does make sure to go through Baton Rouge, which
Listen,
is a choice.
He would never survive passing through New Orleans.
No,
He'd take one bite of a mild gumbo and explode.
Yes.
He hits Lafayette.
Isn't that how we all want to go though?
That's my retirement plan, yeah.
God, that's the truth.
Goes through Arizona, doesn't hit Phoenix, he passes by Las Vegas,
He hits Las
passes
Vegas.
by even fucking like things like Albuquerque.
I
This has to
guarantee
be
you.
a troll.
Hold on. I guarantee.
Didn't want to go to Las
you-
Vegas, mate. Just wanted to see it.
I guarantee you he didn't go through Arizona or New Mexico on fucking purpose. Alright? Y'all over there on the fucking in fucking Scotland do not understand. Death Valley, Arizona, right now in the middle of winter in the daytime is 94 degrees Fahrenheit.
I mean, I'm from the States. I am aware of how that can get. But
Also,
yes.
if this guy's from the UK, surely he would also not understand and make that
I
mistake.
know Huh?
Yeah, but I would also point out then,
Yeah.
if he is from the UK and he is fully planning on doing this, you would think he would have, I don't know, done a bit of research. But what I think this is someone has traced over a bunch of connecting highway roads. And then at some points gone out of the lines because he 100% just dives into the sea more than once. If you actually look when he passes by, he doesn't get to Baton Rouge by going through New Orleans. He cuts across the fucking, that fucking bay there, which I believe is actually just swampland.
There's a highway there.
There is one highway on the right side of it. I do not know if there's one through the middle.
Through the middle.
There's a highway there. I've been on it.
Oh, okay.
It
I can
sucks.
tell you, having been to Virginia, North Carolina area, there is no highway that swings out into the Atlantic Ocean and back in.
That'd be a hell of an
Gotta be a
expensive build.
ferry.
Yeah.
Gotta be a ferry.
This is the proposed alternative that someone gave him.
Can't get worse.
I mean, it passes through the Chicago metropolitan area. Not quite Chicago itself, but
I like how they have crossed off some of these routes that make no fucking
Don't
sense.
fucking go that way.
Yeah, this takes him to San Fran. This takes him up to Portland.
Seattle.
my favorite thing here is that the green in top left, the green line that brings him down the west coast does not take him through the mountain pass. There is not a highway there that does that.
He goes
What's
through
gonna
Crescent
happen when he
City.
tries to
We
go
got
through
there,
Florida?
boys.
You must take the mountain pass.
Still dodges Las Vegas. Still. Alright, then when he gets to Florida, but they do have him do the loop in Florida, they got rid of his ocean.
Yeah, his ocean voyage.
His ocean voyage.
But I want to be on the open sea.
by bypassing the Carolinas entirely.
I love that he
So-
still doesn't go to New York.
Yeah.
Also
Look at-
sensible.
look at
He's
that
No,
totally-
he does. He does. He goes right
He
through
does.
New York.
It's just they've changed him to, instead of going straight, they have him for some odd reason swing out to Springfield, Connecticut.
No, he's missing Springfield. It's whatever's under it starts with a H. Whatever's under that.
No, the green is what we're looking at.
Yeah, but
He's going
not.
to. If he went that way, he would go through Hartford,
Oh,
which
Yeah.
there's no
that's
reason
rich
to do
people
that.
area. There's no that's just a bunch of rich people. That's a
Yeah.
bunch of rich white people live there. That's not.
Yeah, no, look, Em, if you... Oh, that's the New York airport symbol. Okay, he does hit the
Yeah,
edge of
the
New York.
circle, that circle that's right there is New York. Because New York
It can
City
hold
is
on.
only like 20 miles.
We still
Like-
we still miss Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. And for
Well-
some reason still go into Canada and still miss all the major cities in Canada.
Goes through Montreal
Still
and then
adding
goes
so
around
much
Toronto.
distance to go down to Salt Lake City
No, see,
This is very
and
silly.
Denver.
he's British. He's got to go to Montreal so he can make fun of all of the French people.
Oh, and then and yeah, he's still going to Salt Lake.
It would be a lot faster if you just cut across on 90 or 94. In
I'm
fact,
pretty
going
sure...
down to 94 and then taking the 94 and then down on 29 would be better.
All
I'm
right.
pretty
I'm
sure
pretty
you could
sure-
just take. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure both routes also still miss the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to stop the recording now because I
Oh.
didn't do it when we
By
we ended,
recording.
because we dove right into this
Yeah.
by recording.
All right.